in the morning, and they hurry up, they get a truck, and they get them out of there, man. Then they'll send them over to Pitieth field, and that'll be that with them, you know? Go ahead.
They cause the naked to lodge without clothing, that they have no covering in the cold. They are wet with the showers of the mountains and embrace the rock for want of a shelter.
Yeah, because you got these Jakes and you got Edomites too that's living down in the subway system. That's living under buildings and under bridges, man. There's this one bridge when you from the Bronx, when you go to the GW, at one point it looked like a damn community of people out there, man, with beds and all that. Living under a damn bridge. But you got this guy Bloomberg. He's concerned about you not drinking too much damn soda, but you got people freezing to death out here, man. But then this man's not the fucking devil. And when the time comes, we gonna fuck this devil up, and we ain't gonna stop for 1,000 years. That's right. There's gonna be an ongoing slaughter on this devil when this man goes down, man. When we get this man where we want him, we gonna tear the limbs off his body. Literally. Go ahead.
They pluck the fatherless from the breast and take a pledge of the poor. They cause him...
You know what it means to take a pledge of the poor? It means that you got a little bullshit job, minimum wage job. You might be making $6 an hour. You know they're going to take like 25% out of your damn check? But they don't take it from the super rich. Go ahead.
Nope. They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheaf from the hungry, which make oil within their walls, and tread their wine presses and suffer thirst. Men groan from out of the city, and the soul of the wounded crieth out.
Well, we're groaning, and we're crying out. That's why we're on the corners, man, calling out, crying out. Go ahead.
Yet the Most High left not folly to them. They are of those that rebel against the light.
That's that so-called white man. He rebels against his truth.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. The murderer rising with the light.
Who's the murderer? The so-called white man.
Yep.
He rises in the morning. Go ahead.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight.
Yeah, give me real quick in the Apocrypha, Baruch, the 3rd chapter, and the 7th verse.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 7. And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
And to be subject to payments. You ever itemize all the taxes that you're paying, man? When you get paid, they tax that. When you go to the store, they tax that. When you buy clothes, they tax that.
Gas station.
When you go to the gas station, they tax that.
Watch a movie.
They tax anything that you do, there's a tax on it, man. When you get a cell phone, your cell phone, right? The cell phone, let's say the cell phone bill is $50. By the time you pay that bill, it's going to be like $65. You might be paying $15 in damn taxes, man. Yep. All those, there's all kind of, when they itemize it, when they itemize it, man, there's all kind of this tax, that tax, this tax, that tax. So the scripture says we subject to payments. Now let's go back to where we left off in Job.
Job 24 and 15. The eye also of the adulterer waited for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me.
Well, that's the bot. And that's these Edomites too.
Yeah.
Because your woman is working downtown, that Edomite boss is popping that damn woman, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
No eye shall see me and distinguish his face. In the dark they dig through houses, which they had marked for themselves in the daytime. They know not the light. From the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death.
Oh, hold on, read that again.
It says, for the morning,
If one know them,
if one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death.
you know what that means? You wake up to the Illuminati, and then you make videos or whatever, and you expose them. They're looking to kill you, man. They're looking to kill your ass.
Like that judge, when they talk about that Senator Kathy, whatever, that got killed, they don't speak about the judge that got killed. It was a judge that got killed. And that judge was the main one repealing the Obamacare package. He was totally against that Obamacare because he knew that what it was about. And so they killed him. Took his ass out.
Go ahead.
It says, he is swift as the waters. Their portion is cursed in the earth. He beholdeth not the way of the vineyards. Drought and heat consume the snow waters. So doth the grave those which have sinned. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly on him.
The worm shall feed sweetly on this damn devil. All right. Now go from there to Job. Stay in Job, the 21st chapter and the 7th verse.
It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their
seed is established in their sight with them. In other words, when this devil get old, all that money, all that power is going right to his son. Now the Rothschilds, that's how he set it up. The patriarch of the family, he had 5 sons. And he set them up all in power when he died, man, in his deathbed. All right? They don't give it to the masses. They don't give it to black people. They give it to their direct line, their direct seed. Go ahead.
Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear. Neither is the rod of the Most High upon them.
The rod of the Most High is not upon these devils right now. You don't see these devils dying in masses getting jacked up. You know why? Because it's still their time. Okay? Read that again.
Their houses are safe from fear. Neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Their bull gendereth and faileth and falleth not. Their cow calveth and casteth her calf, casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and harp, and rejoice at the sound of the organ.
Go ahead.
They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment...
What is that talking about? It's talking about the super rich. They spend their days in wealth. Go ahead.
They spend their days in wealth.
You know what it means to be wealthy? That means when you get up in the morning, you're sleeping in a $10,000 bed. You know they got beds out there for $10,000, right? And a regular average good bed, you looking to pay $1,000, man. Like my demon had to get this bed because I'm back and all that. We went to one of them bed places. That damn bed was over $1,000, man. But the guy gave us a break on it. It was a little bit under $1,000, but the bed was supposed to be $1,500. Then they got this bed where you can press the button and make it harder. That you talking about $3,500, $4,000. They got beds that are $10,000, $12,000, man. When you sleep in that bed, you get up refreshed. All right. So these devils are living in wealth, man. Then when they get up, you got a butler that's gonna bring you your, and they know what you like on a Tuesday. They know what breakfast you like on a Wednesday. They know what you like on a Thursday night, dinner time.
Yep.
They know what type of drink that you like, what type of wine that you like. They know when to chill it a certain way. Go ahead.
They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave.
Yeah, because in the moment they're gonna go down into the grave, man. Now go from there. Give me the book of Revelation, the 9th chapter and the 12th verse. You know what it means by a moment they go down to the grave? When the missiles are shot on them, it's only gonna take an hour.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Matter of fact, give me Revelation, the 8th chapter, and start from the top.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 1.
Because when this government was established, when so-called United States of America was established, what was the only military force that was set up? The Navy. You didn't have no army. You had no standing army. What you did, if you had war, you would set up a standing army for 2 years. Then you would dismantle that army. Now they got an ongoing army. That's unconstitutional, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that army, the U.S. Army, is a corporate army. They work for the bankers. They kill for the bankers. So you got the Navy, right? Out of the Navy, where did the Marines come from? That's an extension of the Navy.
Yeah.
Where did the Air Force come from? That's an extension of the Navy.
That's right.
Where did NASA come from? The space program. That's an extension of the Navy. All right? Go ahead.
Revelation 8 and 1. And when he had opened the
Now
seventh
the
seal,
reason why I said all that is because part of the way they're going to be destroyed is not only America's going to be just burnt up, but all the ships in the sea of these Edomites, they're going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Revelation 8 and 1. And when he had opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven about the space of half an hour. And I saw the 7 angels which stood before the Most High. And to
Then
them
you got 7 angels, right? That possess 7 trumpets. When the 7th angel blows the 7th trumpet, that's when America is destroyed. That's when Babylon is going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
And to them were given 7 trumpets. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High out of the angel's hand. Excuse me. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake. And the 7 angels which had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. The first.
So we coming to that point right now. Because this place could go down halfway into 2013. This place could go down, be destroyed the end of 2013. Because they've been talking about going to Iran since the Bush administration. Going back more than 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. So now, depending on who becomes the president, if it's Barack Obama, they're going to eventually go into Iran. But the reason why it's such a hard deal going into Iran, because Iran, the population of Iran is 70 million. So they got a standing army. And they have weapons. And then what they don't realize is that the Russians have made statements that we're definitely backing the people of Iran. Yep. So this devil is going in there to get the oil and the resources, but that's going to be a trick that the Most High going to play on them. That's why they've been taking down Iraq, Afghanistan. They're still in Afghanistan. They got a base that they paid $1 billion for this base, military base in Iraq. So that's an occupation. So all that is a step to go into Iran, and they're gonna go. And then that's going to lead to a third world war. So all our people out here that been playing games, being a damn, you run into a nigga that's a Muslim, man, just don't say nothing to him.
2012.
Go ahead.
It says,
here it is almost 2013, and you still got our people talking about they're Muslims, man? Don't even talk to that person. Or they're a Christian, or they're Baptist, Methodist, Jehovah's Witness. Forget about it, man. We're in a time now that you got to forget about your people that ain't right, man. The only ones you're supposed to be concerned about is the chosen and elect. That's why there's going to come a time where all these cronies, these phonies, like Zabak, like Yohana, and Yohana knows he's going to be destroyed, man. Lahab, he going to be destroyed. Yeshaya, he going to be destroyed. Kazak, he going to be destroyed. Nate Satan, he going to be destroyed. If he don't turn around and repent. If he's not destroyed already. If he's not in the goddamn hospital with the damn shakes. Or the Most High might have cursed his ass with leprosy. Go ahead.
the first angel
The asshole, the Most High going to destroy you. Rahab, the Most High going to get your ass. Go ahead.
The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood.